not na nanya mwanse no no kan na live ni mun ade akokala no kan na yo kuni mala mala make we sleep na ndam dem tifoni sebo no kan na ndi ne bolu ndi ban ma yo ni sunu bia ben na mun ade ba yo di ban ma yo ni sunu bia mo mun ade na ma no kan na le sunu bia tan kan na yo de la yo dobi tan kan ni ko ko de la yo dobi tan kan ni ko ko de la yo dobi mala me ana keno yo na fana ko na ba chuku no tana isa aro mo na teze ono kan na ba aro kwando ono kan na ba 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 dikezeme na ba chuku no tana isa Igbo muni adi na mma aka mbakwa maazi dibia oji nkuzi emoja aka ji ofaro ofo ya na nando. Ibe njibia maka ya bịa taa ne bụ maka ọnwa nge. Gịnị bụ nge? Nge bụ ochie Igbo ife ọ pụtara n'Igbo ọfụ bụ ofu ma ọ bụ mbụ ma ọ bụ otu ma ọ bụ izizi. Nge asị gị na ya na-eme ọnwa nge a na-ekwu okwu ọnwa izi ọnwa nke mbụ dịka omenala Igbo dị ọnwa izi ọnwa nke mbụ dịka omenala Igbo dị ọnwa izizi ọnwa nge nne dị na-akụ ọnwa nge nsị gị nne dị bụ ọnwa nge ọnwa nge bụ ọnwa nke izi na ọgụgụ dịka ndị Igbo si agụ ya ụbọchị gboo ọnwa nge otu so njụọ gị another word for otu kedu okwu ọzọ dị ile otu isi m nọ nge okwu ọzọ dịkwa ka nge bụ nna ihe niile a bụ Igbo ochie kịta asọ nke anyị mazi bụ Igbo isu ama nke anyị na-akpọ otu tupu anyị emebe otu anyị na-eme nge nna mgbe anyị na-agụ 1 2 3 nna mbọ ntọ kịta anyị na-agụzi otu abụọ atọ ife niile a bụ Igbo maka ndị be anyị si gị na Igbo na-asụ n'onu ma akwa akwụkwala ọbụla ofu olu na Igbo bụ nwanne ọnwa nge ife melụ nji gba nkịtị o nwere mgbe ọ ya abụ kwa ọnwa ọbụla ngwa unu na ọnwa atụgo kwa ọnwa ọbụla ngwa unu na ọnwa atụgo mmegide ọ dị m ka ya asị na unu akpọrọ ya ife nwa nke mmadụ mmegide ọ dị ka ya asị na unu akpọrọ ya ife nsị ka mgbaka na unu nkịtị maka na afụgo m na olili eriri ndị be anyị kpọrọ ka ndị be anyị nwale eziokwu nsị ka m wetunata aka nkwụsị ịgwụla unu mgbe ọnwa ji atụ ndị gboo na-agọdọ ọnwa ndị bulu anyị ụzọ na-agọdọ ọnwa tụọ n'igwe anyị anabata ọnwa kene nya na anyị dị ndụ fụ ọnwa ọfụ ndị sụlụ oyibo kpọrọ ọnwa month fa kpọrọ ọnwa moon from the word moon we got the word month na-ege ntị o nwere ive ya amụta emena m nkụzi a karịa arọ 5 gara aga ive nji emeeli nkụzi nwa bụ ka udo wee chịa from the word moon we got the word month ọ dị nnọọ ka mmadụ isi gị 5 from the word 5 I nweta the word fifth meaning adverbial function, right? Each choice adjectival function, yes. Adverbial function, not adjectival function, to qualify or to modify. Now, mmadụ na-asị gị kịta kedu ife meli nji asị gị na ọkịta bụ ọnwa nge nkwuchekwa ekwu isi na mmadụ eme nkụzi nwa ka m wee nneda ndị bulu m ụzọ anya. Adị m eme nkụzi m ka nneda ndị bulu m ụzọ anya kama ana m eme nkụzi a ka m wee kọwalụ gị dat na ife ndị bụla ụzọ ji medebe ebe ha medebe bụ ike gwụ ọkụ ọkpụkpụ ha ka anyị nwabụ ụmụazị bụ ite bidokwa n'ebe ha kwụsị. Ya mere m ji akọwalụ gị ihe bụ ọnwa nge. Onwere ndị ọmụbala n'ebe a, nwere onye ọmụbala n'ebe a, onwere ndị ọmụbala n'ebe a, onwe ndị ọmụbala n'ebe a. Faya ama na o nwere ife anyị na-eme bụ ọnwa nge. Eme ọnwa nge agbaba ebe akwụghị m alị asị gị na a na-agba ebe maka na gịnị mere na ndị gboo na-agụdo ọnwa, anyị na-agụdo ọnwa na mụ dị ndụ vụ ọnwa ọvụ bụ ife ọnwụ ka ọ bụ. Ya mere m ji asị ndị mmadụ grammatically you can't say there is a new month without seeing the new moon. Maka ndị iti ka nji suo oyibo nwa. You can't say there is a new month without seeing the new moon. I repeat, you can't say there is a new month without seeing the new moon. That is to say, when January 1 came, so many people told me Happy New Year. I looked at them and said, please show me a new moon in the sky and I will tell you Happy New Moon. Do you understand my point? You can't say there is a new month without observing a new moon. A new month was ushered in by the rebirth of the moon. Ọnwa ya amụghali onwe ọzọ, ọnwa ya enwoghalị, ọnwa ya enwoghalị onwe. Everything in nature is teaching us recycling. Ọnwa ya enwoghalị onwe. Ọnwa ga-enwoghalị onwe. Ọnwa ga-enwoghalị onwe. Kedu ife ndị Igbo ji agwa gị what is the symbol of infinity in the Igbo culture? The symbol of infinity in the Igbo culture is symbolized by the snake. Eke. Eke kpụ ọdụ ya n'ọnụ. Eke kpụ ọdụ ya n'ọnụ. Eke kpụ ọdụ ya n'ọnụ. Why do the Igbo people represent infinity with Eke kpụ ọdụ ya n'ọnụ? Because Eke kpụ ọdụ ya n'ọnụ is to be a circle of unending cycle. Eke kpụ ọdụ ya n'ọnụ. These are the symbolisms you call it idol worship because you don't understand symbolism. Eke kpụ ọdụ ya n'ọnụ. Eke kpụ ọdụ ya n'ọnụ. To tell you that the cycle of life is a cyclic, repetition, recycling, unending. N'ụwa. Ụwa. N'ọdịnala na-ebu eke, meaning ọdịnala is an infinite. Ịghọtala Igbo a nso kịta, ọdịnala na-ebu eke, an infinite cycle. Ọkpụtọlọkpụ, nwa nwa tolo ọfụfụ. This was how our ancestors kuziela anya. Now, when you study the python, eke, you understand that the python changes its, right? Abomeme owu awolo. Right? Remove all the scale and keep it at one side. A rebirth. Once you see the python do that, the python have outgrown that body. A new body will be ushered out. A rebirth. That is what the moon does every month. Every month, the moon rebirths itself and rebirths itself into a new moon. And that is when we sight the new moon. I na-eje moon sight no possible. Ndị Igbo na-aba apụta n'ilo. Afụ na ọnwa ọfụ atụgo. Atụọ mmanya na ana in honor of the new moon. Ewelu nzumali ya wali oji. Godolie. Si ya ka ngozi ibu bịa. Gị bụ ọnwa ọfụ. butekwala anyị ngozi ọfụ. Ife ọbụla bụ ife ịta ikikiri eze anyị gabiligara n'ọnwa gara aga ka ọnwa nke ochie nwa nala ana bulu mgbakasị arụ avụ gaveli. We make this affirmative to ensure that we don't witness whatsoever negativity that followed the last month. Ka ife ọjọọ so ọnwa ọvụ solie gadebe, ka ife ọma so ọnwa ọvụ solie bịaba. Onwekwa ife ọma na-emela anyị n'ọnwa ọvụ n'ọnwa ochie gara aga, asị ife ọma avụ ya nwegharịkwa onwe ya mele ebe. Onwere ife na-aghọta. That is the ordinance of continuity, repetition, cycle, dịka ọ dị n'ọdịnala Igbo, symbolized with the python. Ekekpu ọdụ ya n'ọnụ. Now, because we've been colonized, we now begin to see the python as if to say that the python is saying is fetishism. Ọtụtụ ndị mmadụ akpọwa gị, hey, kekwe nke bụ eke, kekwe nke bụ eke, kekwe nke bụ eke. Because we've been colonized, we don't understand the symbolism. Are you getting my point? We've been colonized, we don't understand symbolism. We've been colonized, we don't understand symbolism. Ebe a ka nsogbu si wee bata. Ụmụnne m, na-akọwa ife enwe, achọrọ m ka iwere uche na-aghọta. Kedu ife bụ ọnwa nge? Ọnwa nge bụ ọnwa mbụ, bụ ọnwa nke izi, bụ ọnwa nke mbido. Ọnwa nge, the word nge, one, first, beginning. Are you listening to my point? So when I say this, I am trying to bring you to the fullness of the knowledge of how our ancestors viewed the cosmos. I've made a teaching in the time past, and I told you that you must view Ordinana from two angles: the ontology and the cosmology. That is how you understand the cosmogony of Ordinana Igbo. Anyị bụ ndị mmụọ, we deal things like esoteric. Ụwa wala awa, because na anyị bụ ndị mmụọ si n'ụwa wala awa wee wapụta. So anyị bụ ndị mmụọ, everything we are doing is esoteric. When I say ndị mmụọ, I mean we are esoteric in nature. So the esotericism is the point that people often tend to misconstrue as if to say it is diabolical or fetishism. That is to say, people are yet to understand the intricacies and permutation of Ordinana na omenala Igbo. Ka anyị yala ịsụba ogologo oyibo, ọtụtụ ndị Igbo amara ife omimi. O nwere ife omimi bụ ntọnala mere ọdịnala Igbo o ji ebu isi. O ife omimi avụ ka m na-agba mbọ ka m kọwalụ gị. Ife ọnwa na-alụlụ ndị Igbo. Ndị Igbo bụ ndị gboo ji ọnwa agụ arọ. And in the Igbo world view, we are operating on a lunar calendar which is 13 months in a year. I repeat, dịka ndị Igbo si wee kụzili anyị na-agụ na ọnwa mere arọ bụ ọnwa 13. Ọnwa 13, 13 lunar months makes a year, not 12 like the Gregorian calendar. Now, our ancestors told us, observe nature. Na-ene anya n'ife ekele eke. Nebe anya n'ife okike debele anyị. N'ọnya nwa na-akụzili anyị nke bụ eziokwu. The natural clock which I taught earlier today. Are you listening? The natural clock which I posted earlier today is what the Igbo called Mbekwu Ona. There is a specific Mbekwu. Ndị Igbo na-akpọ Mbekwu Ona. Ị ịtụgharị azụ mbekwu ọna ị ga-avụ na mbekwu ọna nwelu nkeji 13 n'etitie 13 segment within its enclave and the 28 segment round about its circumference. Mbekwu ọna nwelu nkeji 8 gbalịa gburugburu n'okpokoro nwee nkeji 13 dị n'etitie chi eji chọọ ya mma. 13 enclave, 13 segment within the enclave and 28 segment round about its circumference. What is the tortoise symbolizing to us? The tortoise or the turtle is telling us that the moon is 13 cycle in every year, that it takes 13 months to make 1 year and the 28 days to make 1 month. Now, if you listen, you will understand that even you, if I ask you now, how many days make 1 week? You will tell me 7 days make 1 week, right? According to the Gregorian calendar that runs from Sunday to Saturday. Now, but according to the Igbo calendar, we have 4 days for 1 week. No abanina no buizu. I repeat, according to the Igbo calendar, abanina no be ife melizu. Abanina no melizu. 4 days make 1 week. In the Igbo world view, our calendar is 4 days to make 1 week. Nsigi ofu izu. Ofu izu is 4 days. Izu nabo 4 times 2, 8 days. Izu nato 4 times 3, 12 days. Izu iri 4 times 10, 40 days. Izu asa 4 times 7, 28 days. Now, watch the disparity. According to the Gregorian calendar, dịka ọ dị na kalenda ọgụgụ ụbọchị ndị mbịambịa nyere anyị, fa na-akọwala anyị no izu na-anọ mere ovu ọnwa, that it takes 4 weeks to make 1 month, because their own calendar contains 7 days per week. But invariably, our own calendar contains 4 days per week, which means it will take 7 weeks to make 1 month. Are you understanding the contrast now? So in the Igbo calendar, 7 weeks makes 1 month. 7 weeks make 1 month. Izu na asa, izu asa, izu asa, izu 4, izu. Nsịrị aga izu na ala Igbo. I'm talking of 4. Izu, no okwe n'izu. Nna m okwegi izu. Okwegi izu iji m ụgwọ ọnwa. Nchọzi isu ya n'ime Igbo nsị gị, ọ bụ na ijigo m ụgwọ 4 years. Nsị gị, no okwegokwe n'izu arọ iji m ụgwọ ọnwa. Meaning you've been owing me for 4 years. Okwego izu arọ. Are you getting the word now? These terminologies are very important because they also taught us such in the Western education. For example, when somebody says a dozen, the person means 12. When somebody says a score, the person means 20. So 3 score is 60. 3 dozen is 36. This is the same word in Amena and Igbo. We have terminologies for grouping number tally. Are you getting the point? So in the number tally, when we say Izu, we are talking about 4. So Nsigi Izu Asa, I am talking of 4 times 7, 28. So according to the Igbo calendar, it takes 7 weeks to make 1 month. Dịka ọgụgụ ụbọchị ndị Igbo si dị, ọ na-ewe izu na asaa ime ovu ọnwa. Ọ ya ekwe izu. Ife anyị na-enwe ka ibe anyị ti asụ ya, ọmọbala ya asị gị na ọ je ekwe izu. Na nwa bụ ife je ekwe izu na asaa. Ife kwe na ọ na-ekwe izu ekwe. Ndị enu Igbo ya asị gị na ọ ga-eme izu. Ọtụtụ ga-asị ka ọ ga-agba izu. Mana anyị nwa na-asị ọ je ekwe izu. nwa bụ ife je ekwe izu, meaning it must take 4 days. O je ekwe izu. Onu ndị Igbo na-asụ n'onu akwa akwala ọbụla ofu. Nsizi gị na o je ekwelili izu na-asa tupu isi m na-emego ovu ọnwa. No izu na-aza mele ovu ọnwa, meaning I am telling you that it takes 28 days, 7 weeks in the Igbo calendar to make 1 month. Now listen and learn. If you watch, you will notice that when the white man told us that 12 months make a year, I'm going to pinpoint something. Open your ear. When the white man told us that it takes 12 months to make a year, but they also told us that 28 days make 1 month. Now watch and see. If you multiply 28 by 12, what would you get? You will notice that you will get a deficit of 29 days in your summation. That is to say, it is actually not 28 days. It is actually not 12 months that make a year. Rather, 13. Am I making sense? It is actually not 12 months that makes a year. Rather, 13. And that is why, for those that are working in corporate organization, during December, they pay you 13 months salary. And you are thankful receiving the salary, not knowing that you've actually labored for it, because you've been working for 13 months. But the Gregorian calendar played you a decoy by switching the months. Some of the months are running inconsistently. Some run 28, some run 30, some run 31. The moon is not a Sienna vehicle. The moon does not have a gearbox. The moon cannot change gear in January, reduce gear and complete its cycle in 31 days. Then come in February, increase gear and complete its cycle in 28 days. Come in March, reduce gear, complete its cycle in 31 days. Do you understand the point now? The moon gear. The moon is rotating in a constant acceleration. Ọnwa a na-agbara ọsọ na ọ bụrụ ụgbọala. Ele avụ o ji atụghalị ka o ji atụghalị. Nya mere na ele avụ o ji atụghalị ka ọ ya atụghalị arọ wee gbaa. Nya mere na ọnwa na-enwoghalị onwe ya. Ma o mere ọgụ ụbọchị na asatọ. I'm speaking old Igbo now. Ọgụ ụbọchị na asatọ, meaning 28. Ọgụ 20 na asatọ plus 8. Ọgụ ụbọchị na asatọ. Ọ bụ na ọnụ Igbo kịta nsị gị 20 na asatọ, abalị 20 na asatọ. Are you understanding the disparity now? So, omenala Igbo is teaching us constant that it will take ọgụ ụbọchị na asatọ, 28 days, for we to say that na ya enwego ofu ọnwa. That is how it is in every African setting. Cure ED. In every African setting. Now, when they paid you your 13th month salary, they've conditioned your reflexes to see it as if to say they did good for you. Unbeknownst to you that you've actually labored for it. That is their programming mentality. You understand what I'm saying now? When you condition your slave to see it as if to say you are doing him a favor, unbeknownst to the slave that he's actually labored for, that is my right. You are not doing me a favor. That is the concept of the 13th month salary. You've labored for 13 months. But when they pay you the 13th month, you get my point? When they pay you the 13th month, you are conditioned to see it as gratification, aggrandizement. You begin to see, oh, ye master, thank you. You paid me 13 months salary. Unbeknownst, you've actually labored for 13 months. Conditioned reflexes. Kai wenaka aka n'oyibo maka obolo ndị na-eti mkpu. Even na akọwa bụ mgbe niile na-alụlụ mmadụ ọlụ oluo n'ọnwa Disemba vakwuo ọgwụ ụgwọ ọnwa sị gị na nke a bụ okpokpo ntụkwasị atụkwasịrị gị maka nke akpọrọ ọnwa nke 13 ikenebezie onye nwe m deme onye nwe m deme maka na ba melụ gị ka ịdị ka oru na-esove o onye nwe m kwụrụ m ụgwọ ọnwa nke 13 mana ị mara ọnọ nga ịlụrụ ọlụ avụ maka na ife na-agụ arọ bụ abalị ọnwa 13. Evidence to what I'm saying. Evidence to what I'm saying. Every woman on earth, listen to this, every woman on earth, all things being equal, buys pad 13 times in a month, in a year. I repeat, every woman on earth, ceteris paribus, sees her menstrual flow 13 times in a year. Until we began to eat that which is unhealthy, that triggered hormonal imbalances. And that is why when our women begin to have irregular cycles, many things contributed to our irregular cycles. It started from immunization. When they began to inject things that calcified our pineal gland, the dome of consciousness. Are you getting my point? Through immunization, vaccination, okay, inoculation, they begin to set imbalances in our life. And our women begin to have irregular cycle. Then the use of deodorant, because I've told women, you don't know that you have a breast gland under your armpit, that the last place a woman should use deodorant is under her armpit. Haven't you seen a woman that is releasing breast milk under the armpit? You haven't seen. Because the body of a woman, this generation is no longer paying attention to the mystery of the body of the woman. The creams we use, Udainete, has begun to trigger hormonal imbalances in our body for our women and our men. The cream, Inetude, Miancoquin, glutathione, vitamin C, collagen, it is conditioning your reflexes because you don't even understand your pondus dihydronium. Why I mentioned that is because you can't talk about the moon without talking about the woman. The woman works in synchros with the moon because every 28 days a woman must shed one moon in her body. The moon is the ovary. The moon is the unfertilized egg. The moon will be shed. That is a kind of recycling. Are you getting my point? Because there is mystery in the body of a woman. There is mystery in the body of a woman. There is mystery in the body of a woman. We can't talk about the moon without mentioning the woman. But remember, the topic today is Ọnwa, the first month that begins the new year. The first month that ushers in the new year. According to the IGBO cosmological calendar. So what is the natural clock the Igbos use to observe? The clock is the tortoise. Our ancestors observed the esotericism behind the back of the tortoise shell, and we saw that the tortoise has 28 segments round about its circumference, and the 13th segment included in the within enclave. That is to say, 13 months for the year, 28 days for the month. And that is why during atonement, the tortoise is brought alongside the otonsi and the other items which I should not mention. And that is what the Dibia Nakwalo, the one she will come with, to make ablution and atonement for you. Do you know why the tortoise is inclusive? Because the tortoise is the natural clock that knows the time the aloe was done. Now I reset your clock to be in alignment with Anna. Are you getting the point? So this esotericism has been misinterpreted and people begin to receive them as though they are fetishism, diabolical, or idolatry. ekwugo m ya na nsogbu ndị Igbo nwe bụ na anyị ada aghọta Igbo, anyị ada aghọta oyibo. We don't understand Igbo language. We don't understand even the English language. Somebody boldly wrote in the comment section today, all these things you are saying is paganism. And I was triggered to tell the person that the actual meaning of the word paganism means a villager, onye bin a village. So which means even you as our Christian brother who is also Igbo, once you come back to your village for Christmas and live in the village for the time frame of the Christmas festivity, you are a pagan. If you don't know Igbo keji. So if your mother is a Christian but she resides in the village, she is a pagan. So paganism is not a function of religion. Paganism is about the indigeneity and the residents. So once you hear the word pagan now, look it up in your dictionary. It does not mean what you've been conditioned to accept as it. It actually means when you've been a village. That is the etymology of the word pagan. From the word paganus. I said the day Africa will understand the etymology, that is the day miseducation in Africa will end. Now, I am talking about the indigenous core values of Igbo. How do we usher in the new month? We make several declarations and affirmations, what you can call prayer in the religious palace. We make several declarations and affirmations, giving declarations to the moon. I na atulu ginzuta ni sina ngibo onwa ovu jemela anyị ife ọma. Ngibo onwa ovu ga-agozi anyị. Ife igbo okwu gbola anyị n'ọnwa gara aga ngibo onwa ovu yebutela anyị ife ọma. Anyị na-anwụ eto osebu iyi sina ngibo onwa ovu ya ga-agozi anyị. Ụmụ anyị efukonarị anyị, nwa anyị efukonarị anyị, ndị nwunye anyị niile ya adịcha ndụ, ndị ọga anyị ji adị ndụ. Ike nga anyị adịla anyị ile, ekwana ka anyị lie anyị n'ezi. Of life, for if a man we make this declaration pointing to the moon, pouring libations. Because we are drawing the energy that came with the new moon. So we draw it down and said, Ngibonwovu. Gik I na go tani, I na go do gibonwovu. Tani ka anyị na-ekwu ngibonwa ovu iji abụla anyị ife ọma. Ife kwụsịrị anyị n'ọnwa gara aga. Tani ka o ji ebi ngibonwa ovu ga-eme ka anyị gaa n'iru. That is the affirmations and declarations. And when we are doing it, we are pouring libation. We are pouring libation. It might be with water or alcohol or with coconut water or with any juice that is natural. That is things used for pouring libation. You can also use honey to pour libation. You can even use red oil to pour libation, depending on the context of your libation. Mwana kwa ojukwu asụlụ ọfụma eji atụ libation etu a na-asị ịtụ mmanya maka na nsogbu bụ na ụka ọbịa mela anyị na-afụzi nke anyị dịka ife ọjọọ. Now, when you see me appear on camera, I don't come because I love talking. But I'm always here because I am on a mandate to restore the lost glory of our ancient ancestors. So that the levels of our heroes past will not be in vain. That is the only reason why I'm here. So at this point in time, when we usher in the new moon, we are making affirmation, releasing Taurus frequency from the root chakra up to our buccal cavity. I na okwu afa, na okwu agba. Hanu ma so fotani na ngibo onwofu ya gozim ndi bege kwelu gi ise. Tani ka na agozi ụmụaka m nyanya ni tụrụ n'ọnwa gara aga tani ka ọ na-abịa n'isi njedebe. Your family echoes ise. So shall it be. Etose. Is this what you call idolatry? Is there anything idolatrous in this? Is there anything evil in this? Pinpoint one evil for me, let me see. But the problem is that from childhood, you've been programmed to see that which is indigenous to you as evil, fetish, diabolical. The conditioned reflexes that programmed you is why you begin to dissociate yourself from anything that is indigenous to you. Onyisioji. So, Ọnwa bụ ọnwa izizi, ọnwa mbụ ọnwa mbido na-anabata arọ. That is the concept of the new moon. For every 28 days, the moon rebets itself. We usher in the new moon. Ọnwa, na ị na-ekene go na Chukwu mere anya ịdị ndụ. I'm using a balance, you understand. Na okike mere anya ịdị ndụ. Chineke mere anya ịdị ndụ. Fụ gị bụ ọnwa ọfụ. When you are thankful for being alive to witness a new rebirth, and I begin to ask, is there any evil in this? Moderator, please, I beg you, do not block anybody, including those making defaming statements. Don't block them. Why I don't block people is here because most people that are here today that are top fans started like an antagonist. You don't blame them. There is something I always tell you, cognitive dissonance. When you are bred with a lie, when you see the truth, because you've known the lie for a truth, your brain will be fighting with this new truth to dispute it. So why do I have to block you? Before I came out to the social network, years back, before I came out to the social network, I was told it's not going to be easy. Because the people I am talking to, we are once like me, who was groomed radically in the liturgies of the Christendom. A people who had been programmed with perpetual catechism. It's not gonna be easy. So I enjoy the resistance. Because the resistance is an attestation that our awakening, our time of awakening differs for our individual persons. If all of us awaken the same time, Africa, we can never awaken at the same time. So the time variation in awakening is sacrosanct. So obrom benji tete, hige tete. Tu comprends? Obrom benji tete, hige tete. So but the thing is this, we keep on making this teaching. It will create a ripple effect that will engender the sustainable transformation that we envision. Dear. We will create a ripple effect that will engender the sustainable transformation that we envision. Ọnwa. Mgbe na-ejo ka mmadụ na-akwụ na ekpele na-ede ka krezin, o ji nwayọ ede. So oziọma ntọyata ya ede ka krezin. Nwayọ. We begin to break the walls of stereotype. Prior to this most recent era, nobody will be able to associate with the name Dibia because it comes with a stereotype. But in this page, we've made it so well that there comes some Christian elects, Islamic elects that can come here and have an open-minded discussion with us. That is even a milestone. So we've succeeded in breaking the walls of the stereotype. correcting the narratives, rewriting the narratives through constructive reorientation and sensitization. Odiro fene, if I have regua chala n'aka mba. So I understand. So the fight is not against our brothers. You shouldn't hate me. I am not the enemy. Rather, it is the colonialists that left us in this impediment of neocolonialism. That is who I'm fighting, not you and my brother. And what if you email him? Do you understand? So remember, my topic today is Ọnwa, the first month that ushers in the new year. The first month that ushers in the new year. The first month that ushers in the new year. The first month that ushers in the new year. The first month that ushers in the new year. Ọnwa. That is to say, I am saying that January is not the new year according to the natural calendar. And I am going to prove it here and now. I am going to prove it here and now. Now, let us go back to mathematics. Let us go back to basic mathematics, elementary mathematics. Do you remember in mathematics that what we call octagon? How many of you remember octagon? Octagon. Octagon is an 8-sided polygon. Octagon is an 8-sided polygon. True or false? Octagon, an 8-sided polygon. Now, if you remember the animal called octopus, it is called octopus because it has 8 tentacles. Octopus, 8 tentacles, asato. Octagon, 8-sided polygon. Now get the point. If octagon means 8, octopus has 8 hands. What then is October doing as the 10th month instead of the 8th month? I repeat. Ọ bụrụ na octagon gosili angụlụ nwere aka na asatọ, ma ọ bụ na octopus gosili anyị anụ bi na mmiri nwere aka na asatọ, kedu ife melụsi the word October ji bụrụzi ọnwa nke iri instead of ọnwa nke asatọ? That is where the April Fool comes in play. If octagon means 8-sided polygon, and octopus means an animal, an aquatic animal with 8 hands, why then is October? The etymology I want you to pick is the prefix oct, O-C-T. Oct, O-C-T. Oscar Charlie Tango, O-C-T. The prefix oct is pointing us to the etymology of 8, asato. Now, why is October the 10th month instead of the 8th month? That is where they brought the imbalance against the natural calendar. Are you getting the point now? That is where they brought the imbalance against the natural calendar. Which means it is telling us that we count backward from October, backward. Now, see another proof. In mathematics, we were taught that, voice down. voice down. Thank you. That nonagon, nonagon is a 9-sided polygon. Now, do you know what is called nanosim? Nanosim.
Yes.
What does that word nano mean? Nanosim. In my science.
Yes.
Nano.
9.
No, you don't just say 9. Yes, it is 9. But he's telling you that it's 10 raised to power.
Yeah, nano. Yes.
Are you getting my point now? Is it what I know now?
Yes.
So telling you that it is in the factorial of 9.
Yeah, prefix 10 raised to power 9.
Right?
Yes.
That is to say that nano, the root word nano, in mathematics, nonagon, a 9-sided polygon, which means the etymology for the no is 9, right?
Yes.
In French, it is neuf, 9,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Now, why is it November? Why is November the 11th month instead of the 9th month? Now, in French, we were taught that un, deux, trois, quatre, cinq, six, sept. That 7 is set. 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 The word nanosim means that this SIM card is reduced to the millimeter of 9. When you see micro SIM, it means that it's reduced to the millimeter of 6. Do you get the point now? 6 micrometer, that is the meaning. Because people now put 10K. When I know somebody chase somebody 10 times, yeah, 10K. That K is a science word for kilo, meaning times 1,000, meaning times 30.
Yes.
Times 1,000, meaning 10K, meaning 10 in.
Power 3.
You get the point now. So Anna Kowaki da doku. So if sept in French means 7, right?
Yes.
Now, why then is September the 9th month instead of the 7th month?
This is deep.
Because that is where they obstructed the balance of nature to make January the 1st month instead of March the 1st month. What I give meaning now? Because if October is actually the 8th month, which means each of the month to reduce -2, which means it will be the 3rd month that is the 1st month. To comprehend? So if that is established, you will understand and accept what I'm about to say, that the January you've been celebrating as the new year can never stand as the new year. That is what the Roman emperor did.
What is the month of April?
Even Makunu ebe akosi agumike. That is ebe nke akosi agumike. Ndị Igbo na-abụ ọda afịa arụ na asị m n'unu bụ ndị Israel. Ịmana nke a na-esel mụ na ha. Mana oluzie mgbe fa ya afụzi nke ezigbo ha ya akọpịta. Fama nkọpịta.
Yes.
Even the Israeli, unu na asị n'unu bụ ụmụnne ha.
The month of April.
See, not just Israeli. Every African country you know, go to Adambe. The Igbo brothers we have in Ghana, the Adambe people in Ghana. Even Adambe bụ ndị Igbo. The Adambe of Ghana, yes, celebrate their new month. Their first month, starting from March. If you go to Kikongo, this Congo here, you will see them celebrating their new year from March.
What of Ethiopia?
Go to Ethiopia. I will explain what happened to Ethiopia.
Yes.
Because Ethiopia, people often say that Ethiopia is not colonized. But I'm telling you, Ethiopia was the first African country that was colonized. But people don't know. But there are several forms of colonization. Political colonization and religious colonization. Some part of Africa, we are colonized in all Kada. Ethiopia was only colonized religiously.
Okay.
Are you getting the point now? And it was as far as the days of the Coptic Christians. You getting my point? Now,
Gnostic Christians.
So now, what am I trying to say? If you go to Lembe,
China, New Year.
yes. Now, if you go to the Luo people of Kenya, If you go to the Kikuyu, the Agikuyu tribe, if you go to the Ndombele, if you go to several African culture, they will always tell you that the month starts in between March/April, depending on the lunar solstice of the solar solstice.
Speak.
Are you getting the point? Are you getting the point? So what am I trying to say? I am trying to establish the point that the new year from this calculation should start not from March, not from January, rather from in between March. Now, take note of another thing. You don't start from March 1 and say this is the new year. No, because as at March 1, there is no new moon in the sky. This one is not magic. This one is nature. There must be a new moon in the sky before you say happy new moon, happy new month.
What if the weather changes?
There is nothing that will make the moon not to appear. Do you understand? That the moon, that now the Ọnwa keta does not mean that people living in the hilly side will not see the moon. Are you getting my point? So in the ancient time, actually Guaro, Igwe dachie, ezipu mmadụ ojeligolu n'ugwu, ka o jefo mgbe ọnwa jito, ndị ugwu ka na-eme matata. They can break off Ramadan if there is no new moon. In fact, let me shock you. The day the Igbo people will celebrate the new moon of the new year is the day the Ramadan fast will end. Because that is the day the new moon will come out. They have been doing this since. We know it. Our ancestors have been doing this from time immemorial. Are you getting the point?
Yeah.
So what am I trying to explain? Respectfully, we've been lied to. We've been misinformed. Let me use that word. We've been misinformed. And the misinformation is deadlier.
That cost us a lot.
And that is how the Africans, we are usurped from the balance of nature. Because when we align with nature, everything will fall in place.
That is yoga. Alignment is yoga.
Now, I ask you now, why will you be telling somebody Happy New Year in January 1 when the earth is so dry and scorched? Do you know why? Because the new moon comes with a new rain. The new moon that begins the year comes with a new rain to announce the year. Ọnwa ọfụ na-ebu mmiri ozuzo ọfụ. Ịbụ onye ugwu. Ịbụ onye ugwu. Onye ebe ka ịbụ.
Onye mgbada.
Anyị bi n'ọnwa anyanwụ. So we are talking with respect to the cosmology of the Eastern Hemisphere. You understand? According to our geolocation. No? Now the point becomes, kedu onye ịbụ? And I said, when Agapelov sang this song, Ogeruo mgbe kwesịrị bịa na mazụ nke eziokwu, he's actually talking to us, but we don't understand. I always say this, I am not sure that Uncle Agape really understood the context of that music. N'oge erugo mgbe anyị ga-abịa na mazụ nke eziokwu. The second verse, ịmata ihe kwesịrị na ihe na-ekwesịghị. I don't know any other revelation bigger than this music. Oge ruo mgbe anyị kwesịrị bịa na mazụ nke eziokwu. Ịmata ihe kwesịrị na ihe na-ekwesịghị. The hour has come for us to come to the fullness of the knowledge of truth. To know that which should and which should not. Ka anyị jiri aka anyị rọpụ ata na ọka. And that is my voice is roaring that like that of a leopard looking for a prey to devour. Because I am striving to resensitize you to come back to the fault. They call them impossible. The time has come. And this season, on the 18th of March, the moon will come out. The moon will rebirth, but it will be visible. You know, if the moon come out, it will tilt about 29.5 degrees, which will roughly take about 1 day to tilt 29.5 degrees. And that is why that on the 19th of March, the new moon will be visible to the naked eyes. Are you understanding this simple basic astrology? So the 19th, the new moon will be visible to the naked eyes. That is the new moon of the new year. Why I've been making this teaching for almost 5 years now is this. Most times, I will always tell the person one thing. That day I go laro, if one need gwam. Inolihempu. Agosiara, check me for one nigga, which means we are still struggling to align to the truth. And that is why we must continue teaching till Obana Tindo Gaba. But I'm challenging you on the 19th of March. If wrong of Unigwe Medebem Dibia. It is as simple as that. It's a constant. When you work with the right calendar of nature, you brag with it. Are you getting the point? On the 19th of March, if wrong of Unigwe with your naked eyes, Emedebem Dibia. Mepo no kabulu Pastor Blaze in Naza, Apostle Blaze in so. The new moon will look like a crescent. You understand what is a crescent? Crescent with this my lip, the lower part of my lip. The new moon will look like a crescent. The crescent form. Do you understand what I mean? A tiny crescent. That is the new moon. Because the moon just rebirthed itself. It is tilting. And we, from his standpoint, we see the crescent as if to say it's the lower part of your lip. It will be like the lower part of your ibutuano. That is the crescent shape of the moon. It must appear on March 19th. Because by March 18th, it was already started coming. But due to the variation of our standpoint, it will be visible March 19th. So we need to sight the moon to declare a new month. Now, when you see an African who has been conditioned to perpetual slavery, he begins to hear my voice as bitterness. So why will I be angry? Even when fact is obvious to you, you can never have a rethink. So it is mental conditioning. And that is why I am sensitizing you, poco a poco. Mwayo. The fight is not against you, my brother. The fight is against the system that gave us impending miseducation. The day Africa aligns to its natural calendar, we will do exploits. I even had your Bible saying it. For your Christian Bible, Daniel 11:33, those that know their God shall do exploit. An African don't even know his God. You don't know which of these gods. You don't know their functions. How can you do exploit? He did not say those that know the gods. He said those that their own God, meaning that word is relative. Relative to you as a person. As Onyibo, do you know your own God? I'm just reciting your Christian text. So my question becomes, are you ready to usher in the new moon? Now, for those looking for the fruit of the womb, this is a new window for you to make supplications and intercessions. Because the moon will be rebirthed, and the energy and the vibration of the moon is at its peak. 18th night. I repeat, 18th night. When the new moon is rebirthing till 19th, the moon is at its fullness. You need to tap whatsoever declaration you need. Because okike, chukwu ebunye gie ngozi, oye ebute for Ọnwa. But you did not know. You wouldn't tap. Ike Google Ọnwa, ki asia, happy new moon. When those who understand times and season have drawn from the energy of the moon, you are now, the moon is weak and you are now telling the moon, Ọnwa adela emma. Those that know their God shall do exploit. I am quoting your text. Are you getting the point? So are you willing to usher in the new moon? It doesn't require anything but, first of all, acknowledgement and the reverence. Ndị Igbo sị na onye tufuo wee tụ ụta. For you to usher in the new moon, for you to usher in the new moon, you will first of all understand that you need to abstain from certain things that will defile your energy. I repeat, for you to usher in the new moon, you need to practice abstinence so that your energy will be elevated. That is why sometimes in the Christian liturgy, you are given tasks to fast. If I just give me a fasting is to, they are teaching you abstinence. You abstain from this because when you are in abstinence, your focus is pointed like a beam. When you deprive yourself some certain privileges, your focus is brought together. That is when you channel your energy to the divine. That is the Christian concept of fasting. No other. When we want to usher in a new moon, we abstain from certain irregularities to fine-tune our energy to be able to receive from the divine. Echekonata mmụọ gị ọnụ, solo ife dị aṅaa. And you be in a secluded position with your family to usher in the new moon. Ụbọchị bulugbo a na-esi n'ọfọ n'ọnwa ọfọ. Is a celebration, is a monthly celebration. Na ye dị ndụ fọ ọnwa ọfọ. Mgbe eke nwunye m na-eno oke ọkpa anwụtali oke ọkpa. Nwa ya nwoke bụ Akwọba gba mbọ je nwụta oke ọkpa a jidie chụgide ejidie ebepụ ya isi were efesara ike nga tuo ya afa ịghọta si a na ichekwe m na ezinụlọ m. The pour libation with the blood of the fowl. Esipụ nni ọbụla ofe nsala ọbụna ndị ọmọbụla etebe ofe nsala ọbụna ndị ide mmiri esive ofe onugbu ọbụna ndị owere si ofe owere and other types. Eme ivem ihe eme ka amalụ na olili ide na nye dị ndụ vụọ ọnwa ọvụ. That was when we were working with the natural calendar until the arrival of the colonial invaders. Are you getting my point? So my point is, are you willing to align yourself with the moon? Because on the 18th night, I expect you to pour out your heart. Are you getting my point? Are you getting my point? So that is what the Igbo people call Ọnwa. Now I ask again for those listening, is there anything fetish, evil, or diabolical with what I've been saying all this while? If there is, kindly indicate. Has there been anything? Has there been any? But somebody have told us that everything that is indigenous to us is nothing to write home about. We need to rethink, O ye Africans. So tonight is series 1 of my new moon teaching of the new year. I don't want to make it ambiguous. Tonight is just series 1. So after listening to this series 1, digest it. Tomorrow, you will still hear me again coming back to explain the level 2. Why is the first month of the new year very, very important? Then tomorrow, I will also list the 13 lunar months according to the Igbo people. So tomorrow is series 2. And I hope you must have learned something from this series 1. If you've learned something, comment your location where you are watching from. Somebody is asking me, all these things you are saying, are they from the Bible? That is the normal stupidity from an African. Why must an African seek validation from the Western Bible? Even though I know that all I'm saying I can tell you from the Bible, but I don't care. I don't seek validation from that. If maybe if this is a debate and somebody pokes me with such question, it will not take me 5 minutes. I know the Bible back and forth to decipher. I will first of all refer you to Exodus 14. But I don't care what Exodus have to say. I am telling you according to the corpus of our ancestors, the ordinances of our core values. Where was the Bible when our ancestors were doing exploit? So continue seeking validation. No, the new year will not follow April 17. It won't. I will make by tomorrow. You understand why I said it's a series. I don't want to make this series too long. I've given you the series for today. Don't miss tomorrow. This is the beginning of the series. Don't miss tomorrow, because I don't want to compound the knowledge all. So this is series 1 of Ọnwa, and I have a number of days before the new moon. I can be teaching you from wherever I am till I get back to the home. So before the new moon, you must have the total knowledge. Priscilla Ebujo from America. Ifeanyi Livinus from Ahaba. So respectfully, did you learn something tonight? I remember what the book of Romans said in your Christian Bible. For faith cometh by hearing. And that is why I am repeating most of my teachings. Because repetition will breed expertise. Sensitization, constructive sensitization have to come repeatedly. Are you getting my point? Please, don't miss this new moon. Tomorrow by night, you will still see me here. Tomorrow at night, you will still see me here. I will release some teachings again to continue the series. But learn it today. The name of the first month of the Igbo calendar is Ọnwa, maọbụ Mbụ, maọbụ Izizi, depending on your dialect. Ọnwa, Ọnwa Izizi. Please, is there anybody watching us that is not Nigerian? Indicate. Is there anybody watching us that is not Nigerian? Please indicate your tribe. Is there anybody watching us that is not Nigerian? I did not say that is not Igbo. I know there are some people that are not Igbo. I'm asking, is there anybody watching us that is not Nigerian? Please indicate the country you are watching from. I'm not saying that you are not from, you are not in Nigeria. I'm talking of if your nationality is not Nigerian. Paul Lutumbani, what country are you from? Mazi, please, can you put all these teachings in a book? I will love to have your teaching in a book. There are plenty books, so, but we never begin. These ones are that of my mentor said. Mine big like this because I call it an but I never begin. So becoming done. I'm not dying now. Time with it. Okay, I think I have made a very good teaching today. So, do you have any question with respect to what I taught today? Maybe two questions. Maybe two questions. One from a female, one from a male. Two questions and we call it a night. Two questions. The window is open 2 minutes for two questions. Onwere enwela ajụjụ na bụ ofu na nwaanyị ofu na nwoke. Okay. Ogbonna ya Onwuchekwa from Abia State. Ụwarịle gị mma o. Chukwudumezie from Imo State. Two questions, which means there is no question. Okay, at this point, ebe a ka anyị abịa n'isi njedebe. I am still Mazi Dibia, the teaching magnet, the custodian of the Arofonye Pantheon. Aka bụkwa Mazi Dibia oji nkuzi eme ọjị, aka ji ofe Arofonye na ndụ. Chukwuebuka Obi ji ndụ agba n'ọsọ, ị ga-anụ nkuzi echi anyị na-abịa. Nya ma alụ gị mma nwanne m. Ọfọdụ na-agọlụ gị taa bụ na ọ ya adịla gị na mma. Ebe a ka ozi ọma ga-abịa n'isi njedebe. Signing out till we meet tomorrow. Kachifo.